It's in Uzbekistan with visa issues, didn't get clearance, so now Ben Hussein is stepping in. What a fight this is, a great Australian fight. Ben Hussein is stepping up in weight, but he is tough, he's tall, powerful. This could be a better fight. I think this is a brilliant card overall, a great win for No Limit and Australian fight fans.
Well, the good thing is our headliner and our co-main haven't changed, so we are going to hear from the two Liams from Queensland, Liam Wilson and Liam Paro. That is the main thing, because it's really a career-defining night for Liam Paro. If all goes to plan, could be the start of a really exciting new chapter for him.
Absolutely, Megan, and that is the key, isn't it? Look, he is the main event here. He's the star attraction, and he is the next big star in Australian boxing for me. 29 years old, but he has a lot more in him, Liam, and I thought he's won a world title at 140. He now goes up to 147. He's got a tough opponent in David Papot, unbeaten in 31 fights, never been stopped, so it's a big test for him. And also Liam Wilson, who has Jorge Santana, 15-1. So Liam Wilson, he's got his eyes on a world title as well. So big odds and a lot at stake for both fighters.
And just on Paro, so far so good with the move up to welterweight. We'll have a chat to him after the press conference, but he says he's feeling, physically and mentally better than he has in a long time. Probably wishes he made the move up sooner.
Well, yeah, and I know Megan talking to him the other day, he was saying his head was almost cooked trying to make weight for that fight against Richardson Hitchens when he lost his world title. So he was struggling to make 140. He feels so much sharper and stronger now. He's a bit bigger at 3 kilos. So this is the right move at the right stage, at the right age. Look out, Liam Paro. There'll be fireworks on Thursday night.
All right, well, let's get this press conference underway. It's a very good afternoon to Ben Damon.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Pat Raft Arena here in Brisbane. Welcome to Fight Week. It is a world title eliminator that you'll see live on Main Event Television this Thursday night, involving Australia's Liam Paro, the former world champion, and undefeated Frenchman David Papot. They've joined us here today. We'll talk to the main event fighters very shortly, but as you know, it is a stacked card, and it's been an interesting week for No Limit Boxing. My name is Ben Damon. Really looking forward to calling all of the action this Thursday night in this big fight and on this stacked card, but I'll talk to George Rose from No Limit. Firstly, important to underline, still have this very, very important fight between Liam Paro and David Papot, our main event. An outstanding fight, George.
Absolutely outstanding fight, and really excited to have Liam fighting here in Brisbane for the first time here at the Pat Rafter Arena in front of what will be a great crowd, but a great opportunity for Liam to really push his case towards that world title opportunity, to get back to where he belongs, and in a fight that'll be very, very tough, I have no doubt, but we'll get to see the best of Liam Paro yet again.
George, just have a look around. We've been here a couple of times in the build-up to this fight, but it is an outstanding arena for boxing. It's going to be pretty special when there's a ring just over there, and this is packed with fans who are screaming out for Liam Paro.
Yeah, look, I was literally just saying that to Liam before. Every time we've come here, it's like it gets better and better every time. And as we build this arena out to be the Liam Paro boxing arena, it's going to be even better when we get everybody rolling in here. And it's really got that cauldron effect here. It's got that cauldron effect where you sit right on top of the ring. So no matter where you're sitting in this arena, you're going to have a very good view of the fight. You're going to be right in the action, right on top of the action. And I can't wait for Thursday night for when them ring walks happen and we get down to action.
Okay, George, let's talk about one of the most chaotic 48 hours that we can remember really in Australian boxing. I'll take you through some of what has happened. Brock Jarvis, unfortunately, is injured. He's headed for surgery, so he will not be fighting on this card on Thursday night with a shoulder injury. Dramas with some visas as well. Paulo Aokuso's undefeated opponent was stopped at the border in Uzbekistan. He won't be making it here to Australia, so there's been some scrambling going on there. Floyd Masson's opponent as well has not been able to make it into the country. Can you recall having such a difficult and dramatic period in the history of your time at No Limit?
Ben, it never ceases to amaze me. I keep thinking that we've faced absolutely every obstacle that we can leading into an event, and then you come around and something new pops up like this. But the great thing for me is that our main event is locked in, which is the most important part, is that we've got Liam Paro still sitting on top in a great fight. But everything else that can go wrong seems to be going wrong, but we will still get there. We've still got a fantastic card on offer. Very disappointed to see Brock Jarvis get injured and rush to hospital to get that surgery. I do hope that he does recover quick and gets back on the roll that he was on. So sending my thoughts out to Brock and the team. As for the rest of the card. I'm watching out the back. We've got huddles going on left, right and centre over here, but we're hoping to sort out a few of those fights and make sure that we end up with more entertaining fights to add to what we've already got, because we do still have a very entertaining card, and the guys that sit down in front of me here are full of entertainment and plenty of action still to come from them.
And we do have a co-main event as well. Liam Wilson and Jorge Santana, they will be in action in their co-main event fight. To that one as well. But yeah, there is a fair bit going on over there. We can see that they are still moving around. So with Paulo Aokuso's opponent, his international opponent, not being able to fight on this card, Benjamin Hussein has actually brought himself here to the venue. They're negotiating currently. The sticking point appears to be the weight, but hopefully they can find themselves in some middle ground there, George.
Yeah, well, look, I've got to give Ben credit. You know, he's got a big set of balls for putting his hands up at such a late notice. I know he's preparing for a fight, but I think that'll be really exciting if we can get that one done. So I'm waiting for a thumbs up over the back here still, but we aren't getting anything through just yet, but hopefully we do get something sorted there. But look, honestly, if not, the fact that we've got Liam Wilson still here in a massive fight. Liam Wilson's one of the most entertaining guys. You know that he always puts on a show. He's got that knockout power that you don't see at that weight. I think he's going to put on a fantastic show here in Brisbane. We've got the Flamingo back and he's dressed to impress, and I'm super excited for that one. And obviously D-Boy back in action, very tough fight too. So really looking forward to these matchups. They're very, very well-matched fights. I will give credit to the matchmakers on that one, that we've got some really good fights coming up. So I am looking forward to this card. Now, I know that there's a big opportunity now for these guys to really take advantage of. If the run schedule changes around, it's a big chance for them to put their hands up and put on a show here on Thursday night.
And just a final word from you, George, about this main event. So important for Liam Paro, but there certainly is a bit of confidence coming from the Frenchman.
Big confidence, and he's got every right to be. Look at his record. Look at what he's done in the sport. He's over here to win. He knows that Liam Paro is a name in the division. He's a guy that can change his world, change his opportunities that he wants to do in boxing. And we're here to push Liam Paro's case and really show the rest of Australia what Liam can do and what he will be doing on Thursday night. So anybody who's here live to witness it, anybody who's tuning in from all around the country, this is going to be a great opportunity to see Australia's best kept secret in Liam Paro put on another fantastic show and chase that world title.
And obviously the best place to watch it is on Main Event Television on Foxtel and KO. But if people can get here to the magnificent Pat Rafter Arena, how do they go about getting tickets?
Yeah, look, Brizzy locals, if you're still keen to get down here on Thursday night, we do still have a few tickets left in the stands. We've obviously sold out the floor, but we do still have some seats here. And there is not a bad seat in the house, so anybody who wants to come down, tickettech.com.au, get amongst it. Check out the No Limit website if you want. Get down here, and if you're not getting down here, if you're across the rest of the country and you want to watch it, the beauty, main event, KO Sports. KO Sports you can watch absolutely anywhere. I watch the fights on the weekend on my phone while I was kicking back in the pool, so you can do it absolutely anywhere thanks to the KO app, so make sure you tune in.
All right, thank you so much, George.
Yeah, no, that one's not working, mate. I don't know if there's anyone here. You want me to take over for you? So let's move. Well, I think you're easy to replace too, Ben, so don't worry, I can do a better job than you.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we are. Okay,
seem to be working again. Thank you. All right. Well, what I'll do is move on to some of those fighters who will be a part of this card, and we've got Lockie O'Shea's fighting Darren Garrett-Truella. So I'll start with Lachlan O'Shea. Great to see you here, Lockie. Tell us about what an opportunity this is for you on a big show like this, fighting against Truella.
Yeah, it's a great card for me. Can you hear me?
No,
yeah, it's a
we've
great
got
card
some
for me
issues
to be
there.
on. Nah, it's a good card to be on, you know, especially I love being on the undercard for Liam. He always puts on a quality show, so to fight, then get to watch him and, you know, other boys like Jacob and Liam as well, you know, it's a quality card to watch after. But, yeah, you know, my opponent, he's young, he's hungry, he's 5-0 coming in, he's looking to prove something. You know, I'm a bit old, had a little bit of a bad run last year, but I'm looking to prove I'm still relevant. So I'll definitely be coming to fight and make him earn the win if he does think he's going to take it home. But I'm pretty confident in what I can do and the new skills I've been working on with my new coach. So we're looking forward to showcasing that and, yeah, enjoy the rest of the show after.
Great. Thank you, Lockie. How are we going here?
Yeah. Thank you, Lockie. Yeah.
Thank you, Lockie.
Yeah.
George, I don't know.
You want me to translate for you, Ben? Yep.
Darren, Garrett, if you can hear me, just tell us about what you're expecting in this big fight against Lachlan O'Shea.
Yeah, expecting a great fight. I've been training very hard. I've just come back from a 6-week camp over in USA, sparring with the best, training with the best. Look, yeah, you might have the age, you might have the numbers, but sorry, bud, I don't see you winning.
Okay, thank you, Darren Garrett Truella and Lockie O'Shea. Looking forward to that fight that you'll see as part of this card. You'll also see this man return, Jacob NG against Ricky Naito, originally from Japan. Ricky, if you could lean forward to the microphone and just tell us a little bit about your boxing history for those who don't know a lot about you. You've done a lot in the sport of boxing.
Yeah, I'm boxing 20 years old. And boxing and Japanese champion and Asian champion, former Japanese champion and Asian champion, and go to USA and many camping and many training.
And what are you expecting in this fight against Jacob NG?
Yeah, he is very, very good fighter. Yes, and I respect you. Yes, and I'm so excited.
Thank you so much, Ricky. And to you, Jacob, it's been a long time. We've missed you. Have you missed the sport of boxing?
I have. It's great to be back. Thanks for having me on No Limit. Big thanks to my team, on Angelo, my dad, Steve, and all the boys from Ace for getting me on here too. But yeah, can't wait to fight on a big show with No Limit. Can't wait to show everyone the Flamingo Show again.
Yeah, for those who don't know about the Flamingo Show, they can look on social media, no doubt, and see some of the legendary ring walks and also boxing performances. Is that what you've got for us? Do you look around here and think about that Flamingo Show as you head out to the ring?
Yeah, no better card to put on the first comeback fight in a bit over 3 years. Big thanks to Ricky for taking the fight. He's had nearly 30 professional boxing fights, so a great fight to fight for my first one back, and I can't wait to get out there and just put on a big show for everyone.
Okay, thank you so much to Jacob NG and Ricky Naito. We'll see them in action on this big card. We'll also see a former two-time world title challenger and Liam Wilson, who takes on Jorge Santana. I believe we've got a translator as well for Jorge, so I'll start down there. He joins us from the Dominican Republic. Jorge, welcome to Australia. What's going to happen in this fight?
Hola, bienvenido para Australia. ¿Qué tú crees que va a pasar en esta pelea con Liam?
Primeramente, buenas tardes. Le doy las gracias a mi compañía, Chuan Boxing Promotion y Unión de Promotores. Yo vengo de un viaje largo de 30 horas. Yo entiendo que si Dios quiere ese título yo me lo voy a llevar para mi país.
I just want to say thanks for having me. Thanks No Limit for having me here. I travelled, very far to be here, and I'm ready to give it all.
And what's his prediction for his fight against Liam Wilson?
¿Y cómo tú crees que tú ganas esta pelea?
Bueno, nosotros tenemos la estrategia y nos dimos un buen entrenamiento para el día de la pelea. El día 18, jueves, quedará ese día para demostrar.
I trained very hard for this. I'm just going to go in and give it my all, and I expect to win.
Thank you so much, Ash, our translator, and Jorge Santana. Now to Liam Wilson, Australia's own former two-time world title challenger. Liam, great to see you. How excited are you about the fact that in a couple of days' time you'll be back here in Brisbane in a big international contest like this?
Yeah, we're back in Brisbane. I'm a local boy. That's exciting. That's all I could ever ask for. But I've got a tough test in front of me. I've got a guy in this country that has nothing to lose but all to gain, and I'm ready. He's a gatekeeper towards all the big opportunities, the big fights, the world titles, everything I've ever dreamed of. So we have to focus on Thursday, my fight, and I've put in a lot of hard work. My trainer Benny Harrington, we can feel the shift in my training, this phase of my boxing career, and we're ready, I'm ready.
What sort of a fight do you think this is going to be, Liam? What have you seen from Santana?
Look, he's a crafty boxer. the fact that he has nothing to lose is what will make him dangerous. Me and my team are very aware of that. But look, I have a lot of artillery in my arsenal, and you know, people can't call me Mr. Damage without me living up to it.
And where to from here, Liam? If you do succeed in this fight, what do you want next?
I want the big fights. Whoever will put their hand up, the world titles, I'll let my team take care of that. My manager, Glenn Jennings, that's in your hands. Benny, you get me ready. But anyone, anywhere. I've had a taste of the world title, but I need to take it home. I need to win. For me, my kids, my family, my friends. Let's go.
Let's go indeed. That is Liam Wilson and Jorge Santana. That is your co-main event that you'll see on Thursday night on Main Event Television. And that'll take us up to the top table towards what is our main event. We've got Australia's former world champion Liam Paro against this man who's undefeated in 31 professional fights. He joins us from France, David Papot, along with his translator. Firstly, welcome to Australia to David. He stood in front of Liam yesterday. What did he see? He stood in front of Liam yesterday. They faced off. What did he see? Just talk into the microphones for us if you could as well.
Voilà, le premier face-à-face, c'était on va dire la première rencontre avec Liam, et voilà, on s'attendait à ce genre d'adversaire, et puis on a été très bien accueillis, tout s'est bien passé.
Yes, the first face-to-face with Liam, it's part of a boxing communication, and David want to say thank you for the Rose family to hosting us in this big country of sport, and everything good.
I heard a comment from David yesterday. He said that Liam is nothing special. Could he expand on that for us? Tell us a little more.
Il a lu hier que tu avais dit que Liam avait rien de très spécial pour toi. Est-ce que tu peux expliquer, détailler ce que tu as voulu dire par là?
Non, pour hier, ça a été mal expliqué. On nous a montré une vidéo comme quoi, avec le KO de Liam, et comme j'ai expliqué, on fait de la boxe, donc il n'y a rien de spécial de mettre un KO à un adversaire. Donc voilà, on est boxeur et on cherche tous à mettre KO l'adversaire.
David is saying yesterday, Mr. Rose showed him a video in which we can see Liam doing a knockout in his last fight. But David said it's nothing special, it's boxing. He started to fight since he's 5 years old, now he's 34 years old. He knows his stuff. To see a fighter in a video doing a knockout, it's nothing special, it's boxing business.
What is his expectation for this fight? What does he think is going to happen against Liam Paro?
Qu'est-ce que tu attends de ce combat et quelles sont tes attentes par rapport à Liam? Qu'est-ce que tu t'attends à quoi?
On s'attend à un combat très très dur. Liam a été champion du monde en super léger, donc c'est le très haut niveau. Maintenant, voilà, je cherche, c'est des objectifs que je recherche, des gros défis. Liam fait partie de mon chemin, donc voilà, rendez-vous le 18.
David is waiting for a tough fight because Liam is in his hometown. Liam was a former world champ. Is a very confident fighter, but David wanted this fight all his career, all his life. Is ready for everything.
Okay, thank you to David Papot, and now I will go to Australia's former world champion and Liam Paro from right here in Queensland. Liam, great to see you. Just have a look around and tell us how excited you are that you're going to be fighting here as the headline act on a big show like this in a couple of days' time.
Yeah, well, first and foremost, thanks everyone for coming out today. And the atmosphere in here, atmosphere is already electric. You can just imagine when it's packed. It's going to be very special. Very honoured to headline the first event here at Pat Raft Arena, and got a good, tough, confident opponent coming over. You know, we're both gunning for that one spot at the title table, so it just, high stakes is makes for a lot of excitement, you know, so I can't wait. We're coming in prepared, they're coming in prepared, and yeah, the fans are going to win.
How'd you feel about that, hearing that he said that you are, quote, nothing special?
I love the confidence. Let's hope he keeps that confidence after I crack him a few times.
What do you think that he's going to do in this fight? You've watched plenty of him, I'm sure. What style of a fight will he bring, do you think, when he gets out there against you on Thursday night?
Look, he's a crafty, slippery boxer. He's done something right. He's undefeated, so you got to take that and respect that. You know, an undefeated fight is a dangerous one. But I'm going to be the guy to piece this puzzle together. I've said that right from the start. You know, we've got the tools to get it done. But yeah, I respect him, and I can't wait to get hands on this guy.
We saw the IBF world title fight on the weekend. Did that give you even more excitement about winning this fight? Does that look like a really winnable fight for you to grab that world title?
Most definitely. I was very happy to see the outcome of that fight. But I believe I've got a tougher test ahead of me on Thursday night in Papot. You know, yeah, we both know the stakes on the table, and it's going to be exciting. It's going to be a cracker, but one fight at a time. I never overlook no one, and he's the only guy on my hit list right now.
Have you had a little think, though, about what it would be like to bring a world title fight here to Australia, to Brisbane, perhaps? You had to go right across the world to win it the first time. It'd be nice to do it at home.
Most definitely. I'd love to do it here. I dream about it every day, you know, and this is one fight closer to making that dream a reality. I've tasted world title glory, but to do it on home soil would be what truly special to me. So that's the mission, but yeah, we've got a tough task ahead of us first.
And why should people watch this fight either on main events on Thursday night or here at the Pat Rafter Arena? Liam, why should they tune in?
Not only the main event's going to be fireworks, if you look at the row of fighters below us there, it's just absolute excitement. The Flamingo's back. We've fought on 5 shows together. It's going to be the 6th. It's going to be exciting. We've got former world title challenger Liam Wilson. You know, you've got dynamite in both hands, and man, it's going to be exciting. So if you're not watching this, I don't know what you're doing. You're not a real boxing fan.
All right, thank you so much, Liam Paro. We'll face off the 2 main event fighters here with George Rose, the promoter, right up here on the top table. So, David, if you'd face off against Liam. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event that you'll see on Thursday night on Main Event, and here at the Pat Rafter Arena is the IBF World Title Eliminator, Liam Paro from Australia, and the Frenchman, David Papot. Thank you so much for joining us here at the official press conference. We'll see you tomorrow right here again for the weigh-in, and then Thursday night, I'll see you at the fights.
Okay, so all very respectful between Liam Paro and David Papot, a little over 48 hours before they meet in their world title eliminator here at Pat Rafter Arena in Brisbane. We're going to chat to Liam Paro in just a moment. But Pete, your thoughts firstly on seeing these two men side by side in the flesh for the first time, the Frenchman with that slight size advantage, but probably not as much as we thought.
Yeah, look, he's not a big guy. I mean, he doesn't have great knockout power, 5 knockouts from 31 fights, so that suggests to me that he's not going to knock out Liam Paro, but he's crafty, he's dangerous, and I've watched some footage of him. He's tricky, he's a good technician, very compact, so he's a good mover, and Liam Paro will have his work cut out beating him on Thursday night.
All right, we're going to bring Liam in for a quick chat. Liam, good to see you. How was that for you, coming face-to-face with David Papot?
It was good, it was exciting. We got a face of a quick one yesterday. It was good to size him up, always get eyes on your prey, and just makes the knuckles more itchy, I believe, eh?
Yeah, what do you make of him? We're just saying, is he smaller than what you thought? How is he look to you physically?
Yeah, well, look, BoxRec says 5'11". I'd love to say I'm taller than 5'8.5", but unfortunately, here I am 5'11". He come down from junior middleweight too, so I thought he was going to be a bit broader, but he's not that big of a human. You know, we've been sparring way bigger guys in the gym, so we're well prepared, and I've definitely filled into this weight, so I'm just keen to showcase my my authority here now.
What about his energy and his mindset? Anything you're able to pick up from him? Obviously, it's hard with that language barrier, but, you know, coming face-to-face with him, staring him down, anything you're able to pick up?
He's definitely confident, but that's a true fighter, you know, he's ready, which makes it for an exciting fight, so the fans are going to win there. Like I keep saying, we're both gunning for that single spot at the title table, so the stakes are high, and, you know, Paro performs under pressure. I love it.
What about Liam? I'm fascinated, and we all are, to see how you go at 147 at welterweight. How can you talk about physically how you struggled at 140?
Yeah, I'm excited for welterweight too, to be honest, but it was just getting too hard. You know, I made this division since an 18-year-old kid. I held it for 9 years. You know, I'm 29 years old now. I'm filling into my man's body, my man's strength. I'm maturing, so it was just getting too hard. You know, we made the call to do it early, and we were going to give it till April next year, but No Limit gave us the same opportunity, same time pretty much to get to a title, so no-brainer for us. Come from an Italian background, I love my food, so a bit more pasta and yeah, fueling up a lot more, ready to execute some really explosive stuff.
It's an exciting division though, isn't it, Liam? Like, you look at some of the names and you've won a world title at 140. Can you do it at 147? And who are some of the names you'd love to fight?
Most definitely. You've got to be confident with everything you do. I always am, and I believe I can chase down title glory 2 times. There's heaps of names there. You know, anyone with a belt I want. You know, I want belts, I want the jewels, I want the pulling power. There's names like Pacquiao, of course. You can't look past him. You know, he's a living legend, but he's back fighting. So I want to fight everyone in this division, and look, he's in my division, so that means I want to fight him.
Where are you at now with your weight cut? How much weight have you still got to lose before tomorrow?
I've only got a couple kilos, but I'm still peeing clear. Still got, saliva in the mouth. I feel good. I sleep properly. The body's not in distress, so I could fight right now, which is saying a lot.
Lewis Crocker, now the new IBF world champ, as of a few days ago, beating Paddy Donovan over in Belfast. What did you make of that fight?
First, congratulations to him. You've got to give it to him. He did change the game plan a lot. The first fight was a lot of one-way traffic for Donovan. Him catching him early and putting Donovan on the canvas was good. So kudos to them for the game plan. But when my opportunity arises, I 110% got him covered.
We heard him call that Conor Benn after that fight. You probably heard that as well. I mean, but how much will you and No Limit be pushing for that world title shot, provided all goes to plan on Thursday night?
Yeah, look, it's any belt. You know, No Limit's very close with PBC also, and there's a few champions there through PBC. So it's just whatever route gets us in the corner of a world title quicker is, well, I'll agree with.
Hey, you look great. Enjoy getting those last couple of kilos off. You won't need to stress too much in the sauna, but good luck, and we'll see you back here tomorrow for Wayne Dave.
Cheers, can't wait.
All right, there he goes, Liam Paro. We'll let you get out a shot. Cheers. We're going to bring in the big boss now, Georgie Rose, who's had a pretty chaotic, pretty dramatic past 24 hours, but hey, that is boxing for us. The fight we want to know about, though, is Paulo Aokuso and Ben Hussein. Conversations were still going on as you were up there on the panel with Ben Damon. Where are things at now?
Well, they're still going on at the moment. I'm actually looking at Paulo just behind the camera here, so it's still going on now, but obviously they both need to end in a result that both teams are happy with. The fact that we've got that conversation happening, I'm excited about. I think Ben Hussein's a great fighter, and I think that'll be a really exciting fight for Paulo as well. So if we can get that one done, I'll be absolutely stoked, and I think that it's still a great fight for both of them, great opportunity for both of them.
Any sweeteners needed? What do you do to get this over the line, Georgie?
Well, I'm trying to protect my pockets here at the moment as much as I can, but I want to get that fight done. So at the moment, it's not my pockets that are slowing it down. It's the weight. So they've got to reach an agreement that they're all happy with, and I'm hoping that we get there. We're really close, but look, if it doesn't work out the way that we'd all like to see, still a great card, still some really good fights. Stoked to see the energy that Jacob NG is bringing the Flamingo. You've got to have personality in this sport. It's more than just fighting. It's the entertainment that comes with it. So great to have someone like him back in the sport, and obviously Liam Paro, Liam Wilson, really good card still.
Yeah, Jacob MG's left feathers all round, hasn't he? He's one right by your foot, a flamingo feather, so they're going to have to do it.
I might put it on, Megs, and traipse around here. What do you reckon?
I'd love to see you in that on Friday. I'd love to see you. You need to take it to another level. You've been great so far, but this is you taking it to another level. You in the flamingo suit, perfect.
Hey, she's the beauty, I'm the beast, okay? But George, could I ask you, Brock Jarvis, well, what's happened with Brock? I mean, we hear he's gone to hospital, he's done his shoulder. This could have ramifications for Nikita Tszyu down the track and that fight. What's happened?
Yeah, look, injured himself in training, shoulder injury, rushed to hospital, going into surgery. I'm shattered for Brock because I know how much work he's done to get back to where he needed to be, to where he's been at in these last few fights. So really shattered for him, but he's just got to, it's a part of the sport. It's a risk that you take. You push your body to the absolute limit and these sort of things happen. So he'll get that surgery ASAP, and hopefully it's not too long of a turnaround for him, because the momentum that he was building was outstanding. So my commiserations again to Brock and the team, and hopefully that all gets sorted very soon for him.
And obviously Fight Night all about Liam Paro. We just spoke to him a moment ago. He looks fantastic. Welterweight really suits him. Your gut feeling on this fight, and I suppose now that we've seen David Papot, what do you make of him? What do you think is going to happen in this fight, George?
Look, I did think that he might be bigger, but he's still very big. He's still very big. I mean, guys of that calibre, he's got every right to come here with confidence. His whole team is strutting around with confidence. And I think it's more than just a French thing. You know, the French have got that confidence about them, but there's a little something more. They think that they're coming here to upset the apple cart for us, but Liam Paro is on. He's on, and look, anybody who doesn't know about Liam Paro, you're going to find out on Thursday night just how much more he can step up. You know, we've seen great performances from him to date. This is going to be another step up for him, another opportunity for him to step up, but he's got to be on.